Yo, what's up, guys? How we all doing? Wait, where's my cam gone? Where's my cam?
Are we here? Okay, it's working.
Right, we got Gunsmackk here. But where am I? Okay, guys.
Yeah, where the Hello?
I know why. It's because it's using it on Discord. Where do I disable that? Where can I disable my my cam?
Yeah, go to your settings and then voice and video and just turn the camera off.
Okay, we should be good now. There we go. Yo, what's up, guys? How we all doing? How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well, man. So, as of today, well, many of you guys might have already known that we've done a podcast previously on the channel last year. I think we've done about 3 episodes or something. It was something like that, wasn't it, Gunsmackk?
Yeah, 2 or 3, I think. I can't remember. I think it was 2, though.
Was it 2? Yeah, I think it maybe it was 2 or 3. So yeah, basically last year we've done a couple of episodes on the podcast, and due to IRL reasons I had to stop doing those podcasts. But as of lately, I've been seeing a lot of people that are like basically requesting for the podcast to come back. So I started asking people, you know, should we make this like a regular thing again, and should we like be consistent with this now and kind of like grab the community together? And now I think is a perfect time to kind of do these podcasts, since we've got like a lot of cool updates and stuff coming out now. So obviously we've got 1.3, which we've had for a little while now, and we've got obviously 1.4, and we've obviously future stuff coming up, including a new map, new boss, etc. I think is a really good time to talk about the future of Hunt and the current state that we're at right now. Obviously, if you guys are not aware, we have Gunsmackk, which obviously you are aware because he just raided us, and most of you have just come from his stream because he's been playing Hunt. I want to say welcome to Gunsmackk again. If you guys don't know who Gunsmackk is, I'm going to let him introduce himself. He is a content creator, but I'll let him do the rest of the talking. So if you want to go and let these guys know about you, dude.
Okay, my name is Gunsmackk. Obviously, you guys probably know that. I play Hunt Showdown way too much, and I'm the master of Lightfoot. Kappa.
Okay.
That's it.
No,
you can find me on... What?
Go ahead. Yeah, if you want to plug your channel.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitch and YouTube, Instagram as well, but I don't even post on Instagram, so don't follow me there.
Okay, so yeah, there you go, guys. Gunsmackk on twitch.tv. He's live. You're live daily, right, Gunsmackk?
Pretty much every single day, yep.
Yeah, nice. So again, guys, if you don't know who Gunsmackk is, go and check him out. He's a really good player. He's probably the best NA. Not gonna lie, well, he is the best NA in my opinion. Okay, he's a great player. Make sure you go and check him out. Okay, in my opinion, as far as I've seen, I haven't seen any better yet. So yeah. But yeah, that's a little bit about Gunsmackk. A bit about myself. If it's your guys' first time here, I know that Hunt kind of just like retweeted out the post that we've just gone live and stuff. So if it's your first time to this channel, a little bit about myself. My name's Mr. Pixels. You guys can call me Shane, or if you see me in Archie's stream before, he mostly calls me Jordan. So I'm the guy that, like, when I die, I always get burnt. Okay, so you guys can either call me Mr. Pixels, Mr. Pixels. You can call me Mr. Burns if you really want. You can call me whatever you want, because I know someone's gonna bring it up. So basically, I'm a streamer, a Hunt streamer from the UK. I've been streaming Hunt since day one, early access. So I guess I'm an OG right now. You know, one of those veteran players. So I've followed the Hunt through a massive journey of the game going through a really tough stage to obviously current stage right now, which is I must say it's really good right now with the current patches coming up and stuff. Hunt seems to go through this stage where I don't know if you guys can agree with me on this. Like, one minute it will go through a stage where like we'll hit a really rough point with, like, I don't know, it's like they maybe make the wrong choice and stuff, and I guess like the next patch will kind of correct it. Do you know what I mean, Gunsmackk? It feels like it's very swings and roundabouts with Hunt Showdown, in my opinion. And I mean, now with 1.4 coming up, which is obviously on test right now, if you guys haven't checked it out, please do go and check it out, because if Listen, if you guys don't check out test server and basically look for bugs and stuff, then the stuff that doesn't get like fixed on test, it then goes to live, and that is literally the last thing you want to happen. Is obviously for 1.4 to go to live with loads of you know, bugs and stuff. You know, that's the last thing I want to do. So the more we test, guys, I know you guys don't think, you know, playing test server, you know, we're not going to be able to you know, we're not working on our prestige, we're not working on our main accounts and stuff like that. So we kind of we don't feel motivated to play tests. But at the end of the day, this is our game that we're playing. This isn't the devs. Don't get me wrong, the devs do play Hunt Showdown, right? Because obviously they're testing as well, and obviously playing for obvious reasons. But at the end of the day, this is our game, and this is the future of our game. And I feel that we need to test all the new stuff as much as we possibly can. Even if you guys just go on it for an hour or 2 hours every day whilst the test server is up. That way we can obviously pinpoint where the bugs are happening, what's going on, and then we can get them down to the devs. Again, obviously myself and Gunsmackk, and there's obviously some other content creators as well that are partnered with Crytek, so we can actually get these over to them a lot faster if you guys let us know what's going on.
Oh, true. Yeah, true.
So, yeah, it helps that obviously we're partners, so we can, you know, get those over.
Push the word. Push the word
yeah,
forward
push
faster.
the word. It does help. I mean, like, obviously, as we know, like, there's been a lot of, like, issues with people cheating in game lately as well. And again, you know, I don't want you guys to just like send us posts and stuff and just say, can you report this for us? Obviously, there is a bit you can report to them. I mean, a lot of people are just like, the easiest option, let's just give a clip to Gunsmackk or Pixels, and then he can, you know, send it to the devs and we can get it sorted out quickly. So, and before you know it, we're absolutely swamped with clips and stuff to send to the devs. So again, you know, again, it is good for us when obviously we experience cheaters and stuff, but please make sure that you use the, you know.
Yeah, I just put the link. I just put the link in chat to report people.
Okay, brilliant. So
that's the website.
Okay.
You just bookmark it.
Okay, excellent. And again,
it's pretty simple.
And before we carry on, guys, I just want to let people know that we do have 2 Hunt Showdown keys for 2 lucky followers today. If you are followed already, then obviously, you know, you're already eligible to win. So it will be 2 random followers of the channel. So basically, every time we do this now, I want to try and do like a giveaway or something. Just try and make it a little bit fun for you guys as well. And again, make sure if you guys want to see anyone on the stream and stuff, like guests and stuff. Right now, it's just me and Gunsmackk. This is the first episode, so it's kind of more of an introduction to the podcast more than anything. And then obviously we have another 2 spaces, as you can see, like on here and then down below here. So again, guys, make sure if you have anyone that might be interested in joining us content creator wise, then obviously let myself or Gunsmackk know, and then we can kind of like reach out to them in DMs and see if they want to come on and see what, you know, if we can come up with some topics to talk about and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, I would like to obviously get some people that are just viewers as well that play the game to come and join us. I think that would be pretty awesome. And see what you guys are thinking. At the moment, obviously, the giveaways are only for PC. We can't actually get any for console unless we buy the codes ourselves. Thankfully for Crytek, they actually sponsored the channel to give away some codes today. But yeah, so let's move on and let's talk about basically the game as it is right now, and obviously what we have to look forward to in the coming months with Hunt Showdown. Can we get some camping streamers on? Right, so basically, right, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to talk about this, and then what we'll do is we'll leave like a bit apart at the end where we'll obviously let you guys like have some time where you guys we do like a Q&A or something, and you guys can get your suggestions and stuff like that across. So yeah, so right now we're currently coming towards the end of 1.3. I think the highlight of 1.3 was probably, I would say, levering. Do you know what? Talking about levering actually died down so fast, probably more fast than what a lot of people thought it was going to die down. It's really balanced out now, and I think the highlight was a lot of people kind of got a little bit up in arms about the compact ammo buff. and compact actually, but it's actually worked out pretty well in my opinion. I actually think that compact ammo getting buffed has actually done the game a good favor, especially for like new players coming into the game and they're coming up against people that already like, you know, have a half decent rank and stuff, that have already got long ammo. It just feels more competitive against long ammo types now. And I think that's really good.
The only issue with compact at the moment is just the gun officer carbine and like random levering tags at like 40 meters.
No,
I
completely agree. Yeah, this is an ongoing argument with quite a lot of people right now with the officer carbine. It's kind of
it's insane. It's a mini. Yeah, it's a Dolch P.
It pretty much is, yeah. I mean, it's just kind of, you know, the fire rate's just too insane. I think there needs to be just something there to slow it down, even if it's just like a, you know, like a decrease in fire rate slightly, or I don't know. I mean,
more
even
recoil or something. It doesn't move.
Yeah, the recoil, yeah, it's pretty solid. I mean, if you come up against the officer carbine, like I don't know, probably like close range or even medium range, like you can pretty much laser someone down with that gun.
Yep, definitely.
And this is what I say to a lot of guys. I know a lot of guys like to play like very aggressive and they like to play shotgun and stuff. But again, with all these new traits and stuff, such as levering, and obviously we've got the officer carbine right now and stuff like that. I mean, for myself and obviously you Gunsmackk as well, we play long range ammo anyway. Like we play pretty much long range rifles, or you play scoped. So again, this is what I like to say to people. I mean, I probably should take a word out of my own book. And just say basically just keep range from these weapons. If you come up against the officer carbine or, you know, levering or something, just literally fall back. And these guns, I can promise you, man, most of the time you're gonna come out on top unless you do something stupid, man, like just run up to them or something. But I think like that's pretty much the highlight of 1.3. What else was actually introduced on 1.3? We had levering, we had obviously the compact buff. I tried to look on the.
Don't know.
I tried to look on the roadmap. I don't know if any of you guys in chat can find it. The roadmap, they actually changed the previous. Oh yeah, we actually had the decoy fuses, which were a really good add to the game. Yeah, they were absolutely brilliant. I mean,
new time of day.
New time of day as well. Yep, that's right.
Off the mat rework, new AIs. Okay, yeah. So we missed a lot.
Yeah,
the new AI, the Dr. Grunt is a really good thing, I think, because it just adds more meds randomly kind of around the map, especially in those areas when there's like you get in fights a lot like aren't compounds, so like those Dr. Grunts can actually come in clutch. You can actually do like really cool things. You can like bait the grunt to follow you and like pull it somewhere safe, or like where you want to fight and then kill it there, so you can like have a med kit to use like during a fight. But the concertina armor's kind of just annoying, but they're not that bad. Throwing knives, flare pistol, fusies.
Yeah, the fuses were actually very, very good add to the game. I remember when we first got them added, I was on test server and I was just literally baiting people out from just out of corners and behind stacks and stuff.
So nice. People still fall for it.
Yeah, I mean, even if they go there for like, you know, just a mid up or something, you just launch one of them, man, and they move out and then you just end up getting the you know, the kill. So it's really, really nice.
Yep, definitely.
Very, very good. And it's also very good for pushing in compounds as well. So say if you were just about to push a compound, as I was watching earlier, Gunsmackk, when you was at, where was it? You was at Sons and Fish. And basically you baited the guys. One of you opened the door whilst you launched it in.
Oh, yeah, that was so sick.
So you push that in.
That was a good play.
They fall back, you push into the compound, and then you go in and, you know, you get the job done. So again, you know, it's very risk taking to do something like that, but it's pretty fun if you want to play pushy, especially if you're using a shotty.
Definitely.
New time of day, really, really nice. I like that.
I
think that is my favorite time of day, and I don't know
100%.
what else. I don't know what else they can add time of day that I would really like to see that would really change the game up and make it. I mean, everyone, guys, chat, snow. Everyone wants snow, but that's not really a time of day. That's more of a weather.
Yeah. And then I think rain would just like kill PCs and eat everyone's CPU if they added rain.
See, this is a thing with rain, and I've always said this on my streams. You know you've got the nighttime match. I might have mentioned this to you before, Gunsmackk. You know every so often on a nighttime match you get that clap of thunder after the lightning.
Yeah, true.
So imagine you get a big like torrential rainfall for like up to 30 seconds or a minute or something. In that 30 seconds or a minute, that gives you advantage to push a compound where people can't hear your footsteps as much.
Yeah, so you can actually do stuff with like the big loud sounds. Whenever there's a loud noise, you can like, yeah, you can push up. And yeah,
I personally think that if it was consistent rain, then optimization would probably be an issue, and I think people might probably get a bit annoyed with it might affect the game's audio in a way. But I don't know. I just feel highly that if they were to add something like that, and it makes sense. It's nighttime and it's just lightning, you know. There's not what normally comes after thunder. You normally get like a big pour of rain. And it just kind of makes sense, you know, to me. But again, this is all buts and ifs and stuff like that. If it would ever happen, I don't know. But again, this is where everyone's suggestions come into play, and you know, we can kind of put this forward to the devs, and hopefully the devs are gonna watch this podcast, and obviously that they can see what we're all talking about and see what would actually be cool for the game. So yeah, obviously, as Gunsmackk said, we had the two new AI variants, which was the barbed wire armored, and then we had the Dr. Grunt, which was pretty good. I really like that. But something I would like to see is actually a new AI, completely new AI that no one's seen yet. Okay, I'm not talking about just grunts,
what the fuck did they do, though?
armoreds, hives. There's got to be something that they can bring to the table just to mix it up. And I mean, I don't know what's planned for the new map when it comes out with the new boss. Who knows? There could be a complete whole variety of different AIs coming. From what I've seen on the roadmap, there isn't actually anything discussing or mentioning anything about new AI. But I definitely think they need to bring some new AI variants.
Oh, the new boss. But that's different.
Yeah, see, Snake boss, it would be really good. It fits the game, and I think, as we've mentioned before, is obviously a gator boss in the game as well. But I definitely think, like, something that would be outdoor would be pretty good, actually. Because it would make you more... I don't know. It would
like
make you
play...
outdoor
boss?
Yeah, I mean, it would make you play a lot more cautious.
Roaming? Is that what you mean?
I don't know about roaming or not, though, dude. And again, like, I feel like if there was an outdoor boss, nobody would do it anyway. They would just wait for people to start shooting it, and then it's a bit of a tough one. But then again, you can say that about like the compound ones. They start. It's a tricky one, but I think it would be nice to definitely see different like concepts to bosses added to the game, like, you know, something outdoors or something just different to mix it up from the other two. I think
or it'd be cool even if they just like change the bosses where every boss starts inside the building or the basement, but they can like come up top and chase you. Yeah, I think that might be cool, but I don't know. Then it'd be hard to like melee bosses because they would just chase you. So
I don't know. I mean, again, chat.
Most of the compounds would work with that idea as well. There's only a few that like. Or like the buildings are basically just a big square and like that's it for the compound. But most of the compounds, they'd be able to rotate around and do things like that.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that'd be good.
I mean, technically speaking, guys, you're talking about outdoor bosses. I don't know if any of you guys have been playing Hunt long enough. Do you remember when there was that bug where the butcher would run outside the compound? I remember, guys, you might be aware of this, but yeah, the butcher used to run out the compound. I can still remember to this day. I was playing where was it? It was at Alice Farm, and you know, you got the butcher compound. You come out them two sliding doors, and he just started running out after me. And you know, as you come out... You know, as you've got like the river and you've got that other small little building that leads onto the river, you can to go over towards Stillwater. He run all the way into that. He was just running around loosely outside the compound. It was insane.
That is hilarious. That sounds awesome.
But I'm pretty sure that the spider used to come out the compound as well. I think there was something not long ago. I see someone had killed the spider. They glitched him outside the doors. I think it was at where was it? Windy on Lawson Delta map. This was not long ago. I think he can be glitched out the door. Not that I'm telling you guys to abuse glitches, by the way. Of course, report them at all costs. Make sure you report them.
So Hobo said, what about a boss that is like barbed wire or like a barbed wired armored, but you can't melee it and you have to shoot it? That would be a good idea. And that would add another boss that's like weak to fire. So, because it would have to be weak to fire.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd like to see a boss which is definitely has like weak spots on it. Weak points.
That would be sick.
Yeah,
actually.
so imagine you have a boss and then like you have there's only parts on his body, so unless you got to like the back of his legs or something, or I don't know, like maybe like he runs around to begin with and then like something opens up and then you can shoot him. I don't know this. There's just so many different concepts to bosses you could think of. But I definitely think we need something like thinking out the box. We need something different in Hunt, boss wise. I mean, as we know, the boss is kind of not really it is the main objective, and it's not, but because obviously the boss has got the bounty, right? So you need the bounty from him, but the boss being there is basically a distraction, like from players to what's the word, like when you're fighting someone, when they're gonna push you or whatnot, it's kind of like a distraction.
Oh, like an opportunity.
Yeah, like an opportunity.
And it brings people together.
Yeah, that's right. Obviously, if that wasn't there, then the boss wasn't a part of the game, then it would be pretty boring. But let me just quickly bring up the roadmap for 1.4 that we've actually got coming in right now. I don't know how many of you guys have played test server at the minute. Have many of you guys played it? Let me know if you played it. So obviously, as they what was it, last, I believe it was it last Thursday, Gunsmackk, that they done the dev stream, or was it Thursday or Friday? I think it might have been Friday. But if you guys if you guys aren't aware of basically 1.4 and what's coming up, this is for PC, by the way, and I believe Friday. Normally okay, Friday. So normally console gets the update about a month later or a couple of weeks, depending on how obviously far how long it takes them to obviously port it over. But so far on obviously 1.4, what they've announced, which is on test server right now, guys, so make sure you test it if you haven't already. So they added new features. So the features they added were the ability to have levels of intensity for bleeding, fire, and poison damage, which for me, I think that's definitely a very good thing going forward with Hunt, especially for welcoming new players to the game. Obviously, having different levels of intensity is really, really good. I don't know, as you know, if you've been a new player to the game before, it can get very frustrating when you step on a piece of fire and then someone randomly pushes you with a Sparks or something or any other gun, and you're there panicking, trying to put the fire out. It can be pretty frustrating. So basically what Hunt have done now is they've added a new intensity for bleeding, fire, and poison damage. So now when you literally touch it, you won't take full damage. Like, you won't just start setting yourself on fire. You will only you will start just to take basically a bit of charcoal off of your health now. But the longer you stay in the fire, obviously you will catch a light, and the longer you stay in it or you burn for, then it will start to decrease a lot faster.
It has like a build up. And it's really good for like the grunts with the torches, because like sometimes that one grunt with the torch just smacks you, and it's like super annoying because you're like usually out in the open. But now when you get hit by a grunt, it takes 2 swings from the fire grunt to put you on fire.
Yeah, which is really, really good.
It's really nice.
Yeah. Because
And,
I
go ahead.
No, carry on, dude. Carry on.
No, I was gonna go about to bleed. Just keep going.
Oh, okay. So basically, yeah, talking about bleeding and stuff anyway. Yeah, I think that's a really, really good ad. Again, it is very frustrating for new players. Make sure you guys obviously go and check it out on the test server. It's really, really, really good. The bleeding works really well. I think it's like 3 stages, right? There's like a weak, a medium, and then like a strong kind of one to each of them. And I think it's pretty much the same. Obviously, fire and poison. Poison to begin with, it's the same as fire, right? If you step in it for a second, you're not going to take...
It still does tick damage.
You take like damage, but you won't fall into...
But it doesn't
like
last. It doesn't last 15.
Yeah. Right.
Unless you get hit by, I think... I don't know. Hold on. I have the patch notes. No, it doesn't say here, actually.
It doesn't say? Well, I mean, if obviously you guys... If you guys can't find the developer podcast, then... well, not the podcast, actually. The stream to check it out. Because they are normally on YouTube anyway. So if you guys want to check out how it actually works and everything... then I believe that Crytek actually keep it up on their VODs on Twitch anyway. But yeah, so we're going to have different intensity levels for bleeding, fire, and poison damage. I think that's a very good step going forward, especially to introducing new players to the game and stuff. I think that's really good. One of the second features, which was a really, really good one, coming into the game, and I think this is good because this is going to, as Dennis announced, spoke about on the dev stream last week, basically this is a chance for people to not burn as much. So get a second of dark sight boost back, up to 5 seconds you can get. So if you loot 5 hunters, if I believe you can't stack though, right? Or can you stack?
No, you can't stack.
So you can't. Okay, so it caps at 5. You can't stack, but if you use all your dark sight boosts and you kill someone whilst you have the bounty, you can now loot a second back. For me, this is what I really, really like. Because you just never know, Gunsmackk. You never know if there's a last person on the map, you know?
Yeah. Definitely.
So, you know, say you feel like you've wiped out this last team, right? But you think you've wiped them all out, but now you have that extra second or extra few seconds, depending on how many hunters you kill. You get them seconds back, and you can now, at the last minute, you can just kind of like, you know, have a quick scan again now after you've looted. And I think obviously if you burn, you can't loot it back. So I think this gives basically people an opportunity to think about whether they're gonna burn or they're just gonna, you know, they're gonna risk getting that extra 1 second.
It's also a indirect buff to like Vulture as well.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah. It's just like, it's kind of a buff to Vulture as well. If all 3 of you have a bounty.
I mean, there's something I'm going to put out there. This could work or it couldn't. So, again, this all comes down to taking that big risk of where you're going to loot someone. So, basically, what people are probably going to abuse now with that, whereas Dennis talking about, obviously, people are not going to burn the bodies now, is people are going to loot the body, then they're going to burn the body. If they can, of course. They're going to obviously have to take that risk. But,
yeah, and that takes time, so it gives you opportunity to react.
So again, you know, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that you know they've added this in, and people it's still a very, very good good add to the game. I think it's brilliant. That, you know, we can get up to 5 seconds back now, and you know there's people playing sneaky and stuff, and you just want to get that extra second or couple of seconds just to scan an extract or something like that. So I think it's good, and again, good for new players coming into the game. Another new feature that they're bringing in was KD rework to the KDA, which is the kills and assists. So basically, they announced that now you are gonna get rewarded for an assist.
As a kill. Assist counts as kill.
So, it counts as a kill, but I don't know. You can agree or disagree. This is just kind of my opinion, but I don't think it should count as a full kill. It should be like a 0. Like a half, 0.5. Because at the end of the day, you're only assisting. You're not actually getting the kill. So I feel like you should basically just be given 0.5 each. I feel like
I get that, but like most guns 2-shot anyways, so like I don't know. You know what I mean?
I mean, everyone's gonna have mixed feelings on that, I think. Like, it's definitely good that we're getting finally rewarded for them assists. I mean, I don't know, man. My KD's pretty low. I've probably been getting robbed of loads of assists, dude, you know?
Oh, lol. Yeah,
like
my
Gunsmackk
KD on test. My KD on test went up by 0.65. So I went from like 3.8 to 4.35-ish, something like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, when you're like me and you play with Gunsmackk, I used to play with Gunsmackk quite a lot. We still play. Yeah, we still play quite a lot, okay? And I play with Archie, okay, a lot as well. When you're playing with these two guys, man, do you know how many kills I get robbed of? Yeah? Yeah, you want to, guys, you want to chat how many kills I get robbed of? Okay.
You got a point.
Okay, so, yeah, now, mate.
Get like 4 KD, fucking 4 KD boost.
But yeah, no, I honestly think it's a very. I'm going to talk to these guys and I'm going to say, look, you need to, Crytek, you need to fucking reset stats now because this shit's unfair.
They should do seasons.
Yeah, this is another thing. This is something that, again, I want to talk about in terms of like resetting leaderboard and stuff like that. Again, like you say, seasons. And I think if we had like a leaderboard reset or something, as you say, like seasons and stuff, I think it would like... I'm not saying people wouldn't try hard as much for KD, but I think people wouldn't take it as serious as they do now because there's no like people's progression.
Because once your stats drop, like they're dropped, it's really hard to grind back up.
Yeah, exactly. And I just feel that people wouldn't take it so seriously if not. At the moment, it's a permanent thing. Your stats are permanent.
Definitely.
And if you fuck up, man, and they come down, then you've got to work on that again. At least if you know, this month I've had a bad one. Next month is going to be a really good month, So I just think that leaderboards is something that definitely needs to be paid attention to. I think the devs need to work on some kind of a monthly thing or something.
2
where
months,
they
something.
Yeah, just something there. And I think
that would also like encourage people to like improve their game because they can be like, hey, last month this is how good I did, blah blah blah. Then they would like next month they would maybe play a bit better and then play a bit better the next season, etc., etc. And they could do exactly what Witty said. They could do season rewards. Like season 1 they do like a special hunter skin or something that like if you got certain like X amount of I don't know how they do the scoring, to be honest, but they could do something. They could do some sort of like not necessarily ranked, but like just like I guess a rank, but not like Apex or CS:GO or anything like that. Yeah. They could do rewards, and that would just give everyone incentives to actually like up their game and play the game and come back to the game. Because right now it's really like you just play hunt if you want to play hunt.
Yeah, this is what I do. This is what I do want to talk about in a minute actually. Or once we've covered 1.4, obviously is basically rewards and incentives because they're definitely in need of being added to the game because right now there really is nothing else apart from grabbing the bounty and running away and getting out. Yep. So we'll just carry on with obviously what is coming on 1.4, and then we'll kind of talk about like. About rewards and stuff and stuff in the game coming up. So yeah, we got up to the KD rework. So yeah, they're going to be reworking the KD again. I'll quickly recap on that for anyone that's just joined. The KD is going to work how now you are basically going to get rewarded as a one. You basically going to get rewarded for that kill if you assist on someone else's shot. So basically now we'll move on to the next one. You can now, they added just a couple of new features to the test server 1.4. They added also a news feed now. I don't know if you guys see it on the live server up near the contract bit or where it says random above that now, there's going to be like a little news feed a bit where you guys can check out like the events and stuff. I was like, nice. I actually questioned that like a couple of weeks ago to someone. I was like, I wonder what they're going to put in this box, and then they just add a news feed there. I was like, maybe it's going to be something like really, really exciting, you know? I mean, it's good that there's a newsfeed coming. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm not knocking it for sure, but yeah, I was like, oh, I wonder what they're going to put in here. But yeah, it's just a newsfeed that's going to be in there. Pretty good. I believe we had a newsfeed there once before, maybe. And also the next one is going to be opt out from sharing your game profile and statistics details. So basically now you are going to be given a choice whether you want to obviously let people see your stats, such as your KD and that. And again, obviously your Steam profile. I believe they won't be able to get access to your Steam profile, right, Gunsmackk? Is that true?
Right now on test, they can still go to it even if you hide your stats. But that's a bug. That's going to get fixed.
Right, okay. So, again, you know, hopefully that's going to get fixed. So, again, you know, if you feel like your KD's low, you want to hide it, then that's really, really good until you want to boost it up and start showing it off again. Again, you know, if you're hiding your KD, then you're not going to be able to see other people's KD, and I think that's a cool idea. You know, at the end of the day, you don't want to be... you know, shit-talking someone else's KD when you're hiding your own. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
and it does take you off leaderboard, by the way.
Oh, it takes you off leaderboard as well? Okay.
Yeah.
That's,
which I don't know if I like, because, like...
But then, again, you're basically opting to show stats or hide stats.
Yeah, I guess.
So, if someone's like, oh, Gunsmack's killed me, but he's hiding it on the dev screen, I'm just going to go to the leaderboard. He's up there anyway. I can see it there. Do you see what I mean? So it
yeah, true. But then at the same time, it's like... Why do I have that kill streak then? If I'm just gonna like, because like I hide my stats just so they don't go to my profile. Because changing your name right now as a streamer is pretty pointless. Because they can just click on your profile and then be like, oh, it's Mr. Pixels. Oh, it's Gunsmackk. Oh, it's Archie. Like if I want to hide my profile, I have to like completely change my profile picture, remove my aliases and everything. And like most people don't have to deal with that, obviously, because most of you guys are just players. But like that's just something that's annoying for me. Like changing my name is pretty pointless because they know it's me if I kill one of their teammates automatically. But
right.
What was I on about? Never mind. Oh, I was like I got that kill streak on the leaderboard, or like if James wants to hide his kill, like hide his stats so people don't go to his profile. Yeah. Like he's gonna be taking off second top world kills. So like I don't know, it's kind of shitty for those people. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But yeah, I mean that's another new thing. I think that's good. again, this is I think a lot of the stuff that they are doing for the game is to try and introduce like and kind of be a little bit more new user friendly as such to new players. You know, I think they're just trying to like help new people out. I remember when I started Hunt was very, very hard in the beginning. It was actually a hard game to play. And now, you know, don't get me wrong, man. I still love it as much as I did when I first started it. You know, I do kind of wish there was that hardcore kind of like gameplay still there. And hopefully that we will, that later on down the line, get some kind of like a hardcore mode. I know there's a lot of people
It does say on the roadmap.
It
does say on roadmap. Hardcore opt-in. With dynamic leaderboards, wait. So that probably I don't know what that means, but
let's cover that.
Gonna be changing then.
Let's cover that in a minute then.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, we've got also so they added also a new tool to the game as well, which I believe was the poison trip mine, right? I don't know if speaking from if coming from you, Gunsmackk, have you used it at all yet? The poison.
I tested it with everybody. You walk through it. If you just sprint right through it, it poisons you and only does 1 tick. And I think poison bomb does 17 damage a tick. I think something like that. But if you walk in it and stay there, it'll damage you for like I don't know, maybe 6 ticks. But why would you ever stand in it? But the deadly thing is going to be poison trap with concertina. So you're gonna hit both of them, and then the poison is gonna linger there and start ticking you, and then the concertina is also chunking you at the same time, and puts a bleed, and you cannot heal. So I think that's gonna be pretty good when
Nice,
that comes
man.
out. People are gonna be able
Nice.
to like, I don't know, you're gonna be able to not be able to heal for 15 seconds, which is gonna be pretty crazy. And I don't know if Concertina does it intense bleed or medium or light bleed. Probably intense, but
Yeah. So,
especially if you're in it,
so
it's
yeah,
gonna be nice.
yeah.
The
So,
poison
and
traps aren't deadly on their own, but combined with Concertina or Bear Trap, it's pretty good.
be pretty cool, man. I mean, there's something else like I've always said. If they're looking at, you know, trip mines and stuff, the next one's got to be fire on the line, right?
Imagine intense fire trip mine. It just drops the hellfire at your feet.
I mean, technically, it could set you on fire, and then you have to run back out. It kind of like, you know, if you walk into that on a compound, you're either gonna walk in or you're just gonna run back out on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if they want to take that step with you know, the trip mines and stuff, I mean, it's definitely there, but it's just how obviously they would work with it. I don't know what you guys in chat would think about a fire trip bomb. If that was something you guys would be interested in, but again, you know,
They'll
something we
probably
can
add
talk about. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's probably already made. It's probably already made.
Yeah,
on
to
the
be honest,
list.
yeah, it probably is.
There's something now. I mean, I would love to actually see Crytek's design work on what they've actually, like their prototypes on stuff, you know, on what they've been working on. Such as,
Yeah, it would be
like,
cool.
guns, bombs, and stuff. So yeah, we've also got, they added new legendary weapons, which were the ones for
The DLC?
yeah, they added the Blood Bonds one for the DLC ones, and they also added like new skins in game for the content creators, which was for Nino, Sahinki, and Calamity. I believe it was just 3, right? It was just the 3. Which are really, really good skins, actually, guys. Again, if you guys haven't checked out Test Server, make sure you check it out. Because it's all this stuff that we're talking about is all live on test right now, man. All ready to be tested. I don't know how many of you guys have tested or how many's online right now. It might be a little bit long. There might not be many people
I
playing,
checked,
but
it's like 20 people.
yeah, so I mean, listen, guys, even if you get on with some empty, at the end of the day, you're not testing PvP, are you? At the end of the day, you're testing all the new stuff.
You could even do like, get like, if you have like 6 friends or 9 friends or 12 friends, you can like queue snipe each other and then like test things from there.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is also really cool.
Yeah, you could do that.
We actually did that the other day on my stream. We got teams together and then we queue sniped onto test, onto bounty hunt, and we like all got in the same game and we had a nice fight. It was really good.
Yeah. That was something I was actually going to ask you guys, and you as well, Gunsmackk. I don't know. I mean, sometimes it can get frustrating when you go onto test server and people, like, obviously on this time round, they've given everyone 100k and every every person. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like some certain guns, unless they've been tampered with, should just be locked on test server, man.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
I mean,
Doge, like, yeah, you run into a lot of them because everyone is like,
I mean,
rich.
This patch isn't really about testing weapons anyway, right? So, yeah, there's no real need to have any of those weapons in the game. You're only testing kind of like all the new stuff, the skins, the new tools and stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me being a bore there, but yeah, I just find like when I go on test server, I just want to test stuff, man. Like, you know, I'm just like playing at my own pace, minding my own business, you know, and then all of a sudden some tryhards in a bush with an aftermath, like, like, you know, I killed him on test server. No, I'm joking, guys. But listen, it can get frustrating. So hopefully you guys can see where I'm coming from.
Did we even talk about Serpent? I don't think we did.
No, that is what I'm coming up to next, actually. So basically, new unique trait called Serpent. So if you guys aren't aware, Hunt Showdown in 1.4, this is going to be a very game-changing trait coming to the game. So I believe Serpent is 5 points right now, right?
4.
It's 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Is it 4? I think it's 4.
I think
I'm
it's
almost
5,
positive.
dude. I think it's 5. Can someone clarify if it's 5 or 4 in chat? I think it's 5. Anyway, basically the new trait is gonna be, if you carry this trait, you are now gonna be able to, I don't remember the it is 4. Okay, my bad.
25 meters.
25. As with this new trait, as long as you are 25 meters away from the clue or the bounty, you are now going to be able to use, like dark sight boost. Okay, it's going to be the same way. You hold the E, you look at the bounty, or you look at the clue. It does take a lot longer than if you was actually there specifically, like picking it up yourself, you know. But you can actually use your powers to loot the clue or the bounty 25 meters away if you feel like there is someone camping that area. For me, this is an absolute game changer. This is something that's been needed to be added for a while in Hunt, because as you guys know, in Hunt at the moment we have a really big issue with people not picking up the bounty, or they've just been running away to the next boss. And you guys are sitting outside like, you know, like idiots for half an hour or not, because you don't want to push in, and then you find out in the end these guys left about half an hour ago, you know. So now basically, if you've got this trait, you are now going to be able to yoink it from 25 meters away by just looking at it through like outside the wall. Again, you are unless you've got the right angle, you're taking a big risk by doing that. So make sure you guys have like a good angle. But again, this is something like, again, Psycho is obviously like just push in. Then sometimes it's not as easy as that. If you're gonna push in and you're playing long range ammo or something, and you got someone just like, you know, in the doorway with a shotgun waiting for you, not even moving or anything, you know, it's the last thing you want to do. And at the end of the day, for me or Gunsmackk or anyone else, we don't want to be rewarding these players by just pushing in and being stupid about it. So
that's their whole strategy, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what they want us to do.
Fine. That's fine. That totally wins you games. But this trait just allows more, what's the word? Like variation and different strategies, basically.
Yeah, it forces people the people that are inside to pick up that bounty now before it gets stolen. Because at the end of the day, why are they in that compound? Because the bounty's there, of course, right? So if they're not going to pick up the bounty, we're just going to steal it and run off.
Exactly.
So I think
a lot of people are worried that, like, oh, they'll just pick up bounty then? But even then, all you got to do is just get a kill on them. Just be patient, get a kill. And then you can pick up this. You have one person watch body and someone can serpent it through the wall.
Yeah,
like it's
exactly.
It's really, really nice.
It
just helps. Problem with Hunt, in my opinion, is like how long the game gets stalled out and there's too much waiting around. So this just allows you to like speed up and just get into the next game, basically. Like if people want to sit inside and not pick up the bounty, I'll just take it with Serpent and leave. I don't have time to fight those guys. Like, if they don't want to fight me, then I'll just go. That's fine.
Yeah, that's right. So Golu Molu just said, so you can pick up the bounty from range. So with it, as long as you have the new trait that's coming to 1.4, Golu, it's basically going to be within 25 meters. As long as you can see the banish, like where the bounty is, or you can see the clue, you can pick it up at 25 meters. Again, this does take longer than it would if you was actually on the clue or at the bounty.
It takes 10 seconds.
It takes 10 seconds. So that's 10 seconds. You've got to stand there looking at that. So you could either get headshot by another team that's like, you know, sitting in the bush. So again, as we say in Hunt, it's about taking risks and stuff a lot of the time. So, you know, if you want to take that risk, it's there. I think it's really, really good because, again, this is a big issue at the moment with people not picking up bounty. It never used to be quite so bad, but I don't know whether it's like a influx of new players or something or whatever, like, you know, putting that meta down on the game. I mean, you're never, ever going to get rid of camping in any game that you play. Someone will always find a way of...
True.
You know, camping, whether it's sitting in a bush or something, you'll never ever get around it. But I mean, these new traits and stuff have been put into place, and then hopefully, you know, they are going to hopefully help people out, because For myself and Gunsmackk and other content creators, when you've got someone that's just sitting in the compound, you don't know if there's anyone there, and you're wasting all that time. You've got viewers to entertain, although like you can entertain them in other ways. Obviously, you know, if you want to get off your chair and start dancing or something, or start watching Netflix or something, you can do that. But at the end of the day,
movie night.
Yeah, movie night. But at the end of the day, you know, if you want to, you know, show good gameplay and stuff, and you want to be fighting people and not just sitting around waiting, you know, I think this is really, really good, man. It can get frustrating for us guys. This all comes down to, again, I know there was a lot of people last time we'd done this. This has been an ongoing conversation for a while about bringing the timer of each match down to like 40 minutes or so. 30 minutes to 40 minutes. 30 minutes for a solo, 40 minutes for a gauntlet. In my opinion, I think it would kind of make the...
I would love to see that, but I don't know if we'll see that anytime soon, to be honest.
I mean...
If we talk about it and get maybe most of the community on board with it, it might... we can maybe change and... maybe they'll let us test it on test server, but...
And this is exactly what I want to do these podcasts for, guys, because I think... At the end of the day, if this is your first time here, okay, then obviously welcome on in. I'm gonna do these podcasts once every fortnight, I think, because it kind of leaves a little bit of a gap and we can come up with topics and stuff. A fortnight, mate. Yeah, let's not talk about Fortnite. We're specifically talking about Hunt Showdown right now. You see where I'm going, chat. Okay, but no, I think even if like we're talking about like shorter matches and stuff, I think. Even if we had like a contract where we had shorter games which people could opt into, and they could opt into an hour one, so people had a choice whether they want to play an hour match or a half-hour match.
That would be sick.
But again, this would obviously split the player base. So you might get people that not that many people that don't want to play. Again, we've got a lot more of a bigger player base than we did have, you know, 6 months ago or whatever, or a year ago. But still, I think we still need to get that player base up a bit higher so we'll be able to do that. But yeah, I honestly think that a step going forward would be to have 2 different contracts where you have different times, man. Maybe that would be a hardcore mode. I don't know. It's just something we can throw out there. Again, guys, as I was saying... I was meant to say this just before I cut back into that. This is what I want to do the podcast and stuff for, because I want all of us here right now. And again, if you guys have got any friends, make sure you tell them about the podcast and stuff, because this is something where I want to get the whole community together. I want us to come up with some crazy ideas, not crazy ideas, but some ideas together, and hopefully we can push them. The more we come up to you know, with these ideas together, and the whole community's pushing these ideas, I think we stand more of a chance of maybe able to get some of them. I'm not talking like, you know, all of them in, but, you know, maybe we can get something implemented into the game. At the end of the day, as I said at the beginning of the podcast, this is our game, guys. This is what we paid for this game. We play this game every day, all day, whatever, you know, and I think we should all be able to come together as a community and talk about, you know, stuff that we would love to see in the game and that would help the game. I mean, at the moment, I would love to see this game like really just like take off and absolutely bring in a ton of new players. But this again comes in with talking about like rewarding players now and more incentives in the game, and I honestly, I think that is what the game lacks right now. And I think if we had more of a reward system in place and like in stuff like that, I think it would be really good, man. Incentives. Because right now, all we have is the bounty to play for.
Yep. Kiwi003 said, what about a random match time? Like when you would queue, you get into a game, it'd be randomly 30 to 60 minutes. That's actually not a bad idea, because most of the time you'd probably get around 40 to 45, maybe 50 minutes. And that would just cut the time down, because like those games that go to the last 5 minutes, last 2 minutes of the game, those games are always so boring and brutal, and it's just like one guy refusing to peek and just sitting inside. So like that's actually not a bad idea, Kiwi, and I think I could get behind that, and I wouldn't mind testing it.
Yeah, I mean, it could be good for sure. I mean,
I would love to just test these ideas. Just
Yeah.
change the timer on the test server. Let's see how it goes. I think it'd be really cool.
just add just two different types of game. Just one with a smaller timer. Basically, well, again, this could be part of the hardcore mode where they make it a lot faster games and stuff. But I would love a 50-minute game where 4 trios had an intense fight the entire time throughout the map. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to get some really good players to be able to do a 50-minute intense fight. Because imagine playing Hunt Showdown for 50 minutes non-stop shooting, going back to every supply point would be absolutely.
Maybe if you didn't lose health bars on res.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it would be good. But then again, that'd be like more of like a death match, right? If it was like 50 minutes. But again, this is something that comes down to like maybe new modes coming to the game.
Yeah, I agree.
I think if we had like new modes in the game, we've got bounty play. But I definitely feel like we need more rewards and incentives, man. At the moment, all there is in the game is bounty. That's all we have right now is the bounty and you extract. I want to see something where you get like rewarded for like killing someone, or like some reward system that you can like a progress system where like, I don't know, say you kill someone, like you headshot someone 10 times in a row, and then you can unlock some exclusive skins and stuff.
Yeah,
there needs to be something
like
where
challenge-based skins would be cool.
Because
like 100 kills, 200 kills, 500 kills, 1,000 kills, like all get skins would be sick.
Because
I think a lot of people want to see that.
Yeah, because right now all we have is like a system where, well, like the DLCs and stuff, everyone can buy them, or anyone can just unlock any costume or whatever themselves, you know? I feel like there needs to be something which is like more exclusive to players that are completing certain challenges or something like that. That way you're going to see more of a variety of different skins in game and not the same ones that everyone's just buying. Because, I don't know, they can make up like some really good skin. And you could be like, yo, dude, I've never seen this skin before. I never see this skin, and this dude's rocking it, you know?
Yeah, it would add like exclusivity, and you could tell who was a long-term player. I know Fortnite does this with their skin shop. They have like skins that only come around like once a year or something. So if you see someone with that skin, you're like, holy shit, like that guy's an OG, because like, you know, that skin came out 2 years ago, whatever. I brought that up to the devs, and they seem to like the idea, but they're just, I don't know, they're worried about pushing people away with like microtransactions and stuff like that. But I think that would be cool. I don't know what you guys in chat think about that idea.
Yeah, it seems pretty cool, man. They definitely need to add something though. Master Sim just put, does anyone know if test server is online? I can't log in.
I actually think it is down.
Is it down right now?
I will test.
Okay, so Gunsmack's gonna quickly test to see if it's online now. If it is down, guys, I'll post a message in the partner Discord and see if it's gonna go back up anymore. I don't know what's happening. I don't know whether they've taken it off because they're gonna add like another patch or something. That could be the issue, or maybe they're just gonna maybe it's ready for live, Kappa. I don't know. I hope it's ready for live. I really want to get on with it.
They're gonna make the test server live after the stream, boys, or it's gonna go to live after the stream.
Yeah, wait for it, chat. Wait for it.
Wait for it after the podcast.
Wait for that update on Hunt Showdown. I don't know how many of you guys play on console and stuff. There's actually a couple of console streamers that I know. Again, I know you guys are mostly from PC and stuff, but there's a couple of guys that I want to get on for the podcast to talk about, obviously, the console and stuff as well. So if there's any of you guys here for like console, I am going to be covering like a console port of Hunt Showdown as well. And we're going to talk about that and the state and future for console, what it is right now. I believe they've just got crossplay as well, right?
Down,
it's down.
Yeah.
But that's something we can talk about another time anyway. I believe I think it was Subtilarts actually reached out to me and said he would love to join us on the podcast. So stay tuned, guys. He will be joining us someday in the near future. Hopefully, in a couple of weeks or something. We'll talk about that. But yeah, going forward with PC and everything. I think with 1.4, I think it's definitely a good step in the right direction.
Definitely.
Especially now that we know that we're going to be getting a new map and boss and everything soon. So, but yeah, the test servers are down. They've been down the whole day. Okay, so I'll get onto the guys in the partner Discord. I don't know if you guys follow me on any of my social media. I can post to you guys. And let you guys know if test server's going to come back up today on there if you want. Or you guys can DM me. And then, or you can join my Discord. And I will put it on in my Discord as well. And let you guys know if they're going to go back up. Please, guys, make sure you test the test server if it does go back up. It is really, really good. And I think you guys will like all the new stuff that's been implemented into 1.4. What else did we not cover? There's not really too much more from 1.4 coming, apart from the trait rework as well that we got. I don't think we spoke about like Southskin and stuff, right? We didn't talk about like the Hellfire. Let's quickly cover that then. We're gonna go for about another, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, guys, and then that'll be the end of first episode. But again, if you guys do want to obviously give any suggestions or anything, or if you have any ideas and that, you can feel free to obviously DM me anytime, man. I am live daily as well on Twitch, always playing Hunt Showdown. So again, feel free to ask me any questions, or again, go and ask Gunsmackk questions. And these podcasts will be going up on my YouTube channel as well. So yeah, but yeah, Gunsmackk, if you want to talk about the new traits now, dude, the trait rework.
Basically, they changed Bloodless to. So that since they added the light, medium, and intense bleed, Bloodless will, no matter what hits you, to give you bleed will always be light bleed, so that you put it out in 2 seconds as well, and it ticks down really, really slow. And I'm not quite sure what specifically gives you heavy bleed and medium bleed right now. I will test that when 1.4 probably goes live and figure that out. But Southskin costs 5 points now, and instead of like regenning your burned bars back quicker, you burn 25% slower. And what was the other thing it does?
What, the fire one? So if you use a fire, did you say about the firebomb?
No, Southskin. Yeah, so it went from 2 to 5, and it reduces fire damage and burn speed by 25%. So I think fire damage means like when you get hit by fire for either light or medium, it does an initial impact amount of burn. So like back in 1.3, when you get burned, it just starts burning from your bar, right? But now, like a yellow barrel hits you, it'll instantly take 25 away from you. Or like a grunt hits you, it instantly does like 15 burn damage to you rather than start ticking. So Southskin reduces the amount of damage taken and the burn speed by 25% even when down, which is actually pretty good. So that gives you even more time to save your teammates while they're burning, which is really good. And like the burn changes basically light and medium burns. I don't know the exact numbers, but they don't do 20. They do less than 25. That's all I know right now. And you put the light out faster than the medium, obviously. And then intense burn will instantly take 25 damage. Instantly take a small bar if you have it on top. And emulators and Hellfire and Yellow Barrel, I'm pretty sure, are the only 3 things in the game right now that do an intense burn. So guys, emulators kind of got buffed indirectly.
Guys, make sure you avoid those yellow barrels, man. Otherwise, you're gonna.
Yeah, alert mine on a yellow barrel is actually deadly now because getting hit by an intense burn is basically going down once if you have a small bar on top. So big bar is probably going to be meta.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. But also, again, guys, make sure you're running that 50 at the end as well. Don't be running them 25s. Those 50 big fat bars of health on the end, they're going to save you, man. They're going to save you a bar. Because essentially, if you're running them 25s on the end, you're basically going down once if you lose 125. Which is going to leave you a one-shot to most long ammo weapons, so... Yes.
Terrifying.
It is pretty terrifying, man. I like it how they always, like, kind of ruffle up the meta in Hunt, though. Like, it's always changing. You kind of, like, have to adapt. Like, it almost seems like every single patch that we play of Hunt, something, like, changes and we have to adapt to it. Whether it's, like, I don't know.
Jay said South Skin prevents Yellow Barrel from taking your bar, or does it take it anyways? I'm pretty sure even with South Skin getting... Yeah, even with South Skin, Yellow Barrel and Hellfire will still take 25. Yeah, because it's an intense burn, so that doesn't affect the fire damage. Oh, wait. Never mind. But Yellow Barrel, only if it goes off when you're standing next to it. But Intense Burn will always take 25, regardless of South Skin or not, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does as well.
Could test more later.
Yeah. But yeah, it's actually good that Yellow Barrels actually seem a little bit more threatening now. Because before you just kind of get... You kind of get hit by one and it's like, yeah, whatever.
Yellow Barrel one time. I got tagged by like a Mosin or something, and I stepped on a Yellow Barrel trap, and the impact damage killed me. But that was like one time.
Nice.
Pretty rare to die to them right now, but in 1.4 they're pretty deadly.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, there's another fun one you can do though, man. The pretty good fun way of killing people is sparks them and then just throw a flash nade at them. It's quite funny.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You just get that one damage, mate, and it's like I died to a flash bomb. What? Yeah, it's quite annoying to new players because it's like I just died to a flash bomb. But
remember when we used to troll all the time? Me and you.
Yeah. Then I calmed him down, chat. I calmed him down. Me and Gunsmackk have had a lot of good times, man. We have a lot of good times. It's always good fun on Hunt Showdown. But yeah, like I feel like this is a really good way of just getting everyone together, man. I know like a lot of people probably don't know about the podcast yet. I know a lot of people do. I know Hunt did actually retweet that we're gone live today, and again, thank you for that, Crytek. I really do appreciate it. They have actually given us 4 keys of Hunt Showdown to give away for PC, but we're going to do 2 today and we'll do 2 on the next one. So again, guys, make sure you're following for a chance to win. We will give 2 away today. They are for PC, unfortunately, so any console players out there, you won't be able to use them, guys, unless you've got a PC and you want to test them out. So make sure you are following for a chance to win. Again, if any of you guys don't have any friends that have the game, but you have the game yourself, make sure you hook them up with a key. Or we can just re-roll for somebody who doesn't have the game. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Basically, for next stream that I'm going to do is I'm going to speak with Gunny. Speak with hopefully we get a couple of other people on with us. Instead of you guys looking at... Lawson Delta, you know, any other 2 windows, we'll get a couple of other people in with us, and we can, you know, have more of a big discussion and stuff. Again, I just kind of wanted to put this one out there today as more of like an introduction to the podcast. Speak about 1.4, about 1.3, which is obviously coming to an end, but hopefully good things to come. I think the next one will be probably talking about stuff that we would like to see coming in the game. We can talk about maybe the new map and stuff like that. Again, as I said, guys, any suggestions and stuff. How often is this going to be? I'm going to try and do it once every fortnight, Purple, because I think it just kind of leaves a bit more time for like everyone being able to get you know, topics together and stuff and finding stuff to talk about. I don't want to kind of like do a load of episodes straight off the bat and then there's nothing to talk about, you know. I don't want that. I don't want the podcast to become really stale. So again, I think the more people get
good.
Yeah, 2 weeks is good because it's just hard to get everyone on here like once a week, and it's hard for me to say, yeah, I can definitely do this every week. So I think every 2 weeks is good. Again, I stream every day playing Hunt anyway. So again, if you guys know anyone that does want to come and join us, just let them know about the channel, man. But yeah, but guys, so I'm just gonna leave the next kind of 15 minutes to just like Q&A or whatever with you guys. So if you guys want to ask me anything, feel free. So got a question from Golu. Says quick question: does fanning only work hip fire? Because it doesn't specify on the perk info. It seems to work. So yeah, it's basically hip fire. With fanning, Golu. Fanning is hip fire. But if you want fanning to be more accurate, like if you obviously crouch, then obviously it is quite it is more accurate on a crouch.
Archie on GTA, please bring him next time. Dude, the guy hasn't slept yet. That guy's been up like 36 hours, something like that.
Damn, dude. It's insane, man. But yeah, so basically, no worries, Golu. Again, if you want to ask me any questions, man, just feel free. I'm guessing you're quite new to the game, Golu. Do you think it's cool that Gunsmackk brings 4 big vitality shots? Gunsmack's just a tryhard. Gunsmack's just a tryhard, dude. I only take 2, you know. Maybe that's why I die all the time.
Dude, take 4, you won't go back. I'm serious.
No,
honestly, it's so nice.
How much damage do explosion of MMA? You're just gonna get trolls in here now, man. Just trying to like ask dumb questions. You guys all know. I think Golu like asked the Vettley rules. Vettley's actually good now, man. Vettley's fun to play with. I have mixed feelings with the Vettley though. I don't know about you, Gunsmackk. Do you?
An uppercut with 7 bullets and a scope if you take the Deadeye. It's pretty good. I like the Deadeye. I don't like the Iron Sight though. Nah.
See,
Kiwi, Emulator in 1.4 instantly does 25 burn damage to you. Right now, it depends on how close you are to the explosion, but in 1.4, it instantly does 25, and then you start burning.
Yeah,
Kiwi,
that's pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
Oh, Vetterly with Iron Sharpshooter is actually nuts.
Yeah, it's really good actually. I do like Vetterly. I have mixed feelings with it though. Some days I like playing with it, and then some days I'm like, I hate this gun. It's a very love-hate relationship with that gun. I'd love to see some flare gun deletes health bar on impact. Wait, it actually deletes gets rid of the bar?
Yeah, flare gun does intense burn. So if you tag someone,
oh shit, okay.
It does instant 25 burn. So like if you could tag someone with flare, they're pretty much screwed the rest of the match, which is pretty troll. But
yes, Miss San, yes, having a iron sharpshooter is really good, dude. Oh shit, Archie's just hosted with 147, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, Archie. How you doing, man? Welcome in, guys.
We're talking about you, dude.
This guy is finally going to sleep. He's finally going to sleep, chat. But yeah, again, guys, if you want to ask me any questions about the game, me or Gunsmackk, just let us know, man. More than happy to. Archie, you've just got me at the wrong time, man. I'm literally like 10 minutes away for ending. How's the podcast? Sexy Chops? Dude, it's really good, man. Really good first podcast. Really enjoying it. I did reach out to Archie. Archie does need to come and join us when he actually gets some sleep, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully we'll get Archie on. Oh, you played GTA after Hunt for a bit? Nice, man. Yeah, it's been really good today, man. Really good. We just kind of basically brushed over on 1.4. Spoke about 1.4. The new stuff. Spoke a little bit about 1.3. And then kind of just like roughly touched down on like a few other things like rewards and incentives and stuff. But again, you know, that's something I want to get more in depth with like next few podcasts and stuff once we get more people on. Today was more of like an introduction and stuff, and trying to get the podcast out there and just like everyone, you know, kind of finding out about it. But again, I'd love to have you on, Archie. Hopefully you will join us, dude. I know that last year when I done a few, I did ask you that if you would come on. I know sometimes it's hard because a lot of you guys are obviously content creators, so it's hard to get you guys on because you want to stream and stuff. So that is the only problem. But hopefully, you know, we can definitely get you on and some other content creators. We'll talk in Discord or something. But yeah, guys, I have 2 copies of Hunt Showdown to give away for PC, so make sure you guys are following within the next 5 minutes, and I'll give away 2 codes. Again, if you guys know anyone that's wants the game or wants to try it out, you can just give the codes to them if you already have the game. Yes, 2 codes. You need to bring Archie and Psycho goes together. Archie just needs to stop being a buzzy and jump. He will come on, dude. He will come on. You guys need to tell him that he needs to come on. But yeah. Anyway, right. I'm gonna do this giveaway. Okay. So let me see if it should come up in the chat anyway. If you want to keep talking to them, Gunsmackk, while I set this up, that would be awesome.
So, guys,
any more questions, chat? Any more questions?
Yeah, we're still doing Q&A. So
Q&A still goes. It's not a time.
Up a bit and see if there's any questions.
It's not a time for Gunsmackk to be a Papago right now.
I'm
okay?
kind of new to this game. How do you shoot? Alt F4, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, F4. No, that's just when you have the bounty.
Oh yeah.
Jokes,
Favorite health
chat.
bar combination? Favorite health bar combination is probably big, small, small, big. For me, at least, it's all preference and kind of depends. But to be honest, all health bar situations are pretty good. All health bar layouts are all pretty good. But the only good health bar layout for what's it called? Resilience is big, small, in my opinion. That's the only time I take resilience is if I have big, small, big, small.
Right, guys, if you guys type hunt, !hunt in the chat, that will go enter you into the giveaway. Look at Gunsmackk and he's like, I'm going to give these away to my viewers now.
No, if I win it, you just reroll.
So yeah, !hunt in the chat, guys, if you guys want to a chance to win a copy of Hunt, man. We'll leave that rolling for like the next 5 minutes or so. Just let people join in. Make sure you guys are following for a chance to win, okay?
Should me and the boys buy this game? Bozy, yes. You and the boys should buy this
Oh,
game.
mate.
Wait. It's still 45% off if you use code Mr. Pixels. So
Pixels.
is it Pixels? Pixels. Code Pixels.
Pixels. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
still 45% off, not on Steam, but if you just use code, yeah, what's your command for it, dude?
I think it's
Discount?
no, I think it's it might actually be I can't remember, dude. I think it's damn. No, I can't remember what it is. Don't worry.
Dude, man.
Is it Hunt? I can't remember, dude. But yeah, if you guys buy it from Crytek, so Slim's putting Sneak in there. You can use my code on Sneak as well. But yeah, honestly, guys, if you're looking to if you've got mates to play this game with, if you and the boys want to pick up Hunt, dude, I 100% think you should buy this for you and your boys. Because if you've got a friend to play with, you're already ahead of the game, man. You're going to love it with friends. It's good with randomers, but if you've got friends to play with, listen, dude, it's Friday night, okay? You're with
This
your
game
boys,
is a blast, friends.
and
This game's a blast.
you're gonna play all night, trust me. For a new person coming to play Hunt Showdown, you're yeah, man. Honestly, you'll have so much fun. So again, we have 2 copies for PC to give away. So make sure you're following, guys. We've got a couple more minutes before we give it away. Both codes. 2 codes to give away. So if you guys are going to get it for your PC, then just make sure you follow him. Make sure you type !Hunt and you'll be entered into the giveaway, dudes.
How do you aim? Alt F4, Raktazi.
Yeah, I actually had someone using my name in game the other day, Mr. Pixels. There's someone going around using streamers' names.
It's that hacker group.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they've been doing everybody.
Okay.
There is a hacker group going around. So if you get killed by anyone that has like a streamer's name and it was like a pretty fishy kill, what you can do is also obviously check the streamer's stream, or I don't know. Just check the profile. If the profile isn't the same as, like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, it's pretty easy to tell. It's pretty easy to tell if it's, especially if it's like a crazy wall bang that's just like impossible. Then yeah, that's not us, obviously. Just check the profile. You can see.
I actually had a really strange. Well, I was actually playing with Kiwi the other day, and we pushed over to Stillwater, and underneath we were just the guys were down below in the boss lair, and you can't shoot through that floor up, right? You can't shoot through them floors.
Oh, no way. Was he trying to shoot through?
Dude, he killed Kiwi. He was cheating. He killed Kiwi, right? And then after he killed Kiwi, he teleported up on top of the roof. So he teleported straight from the boss lair, straight through all the compound, up on top of the roof, and then just one taps me straight in the head, mate. Yeah, I believe he got banned though. Went to his Steam profile, and he's promoting the cheats on there, man. It's really dumb. I don't know how anti-cheat works. There needs to be a harder way to bypass anti-cheat engine or something. There needs to be something.
Know how they have the anti-cheat set up.
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but something needs to. Yeah, there's been some crazy stuff going on in Hunt lately, man. I feel like cheating's becoming a big thing now that the player base is kind of going up. Or I don't know. But hopefully it doesn't get too out of hand. I'd hate for this game to be ruined by cheaters. But yeah, let me have a look then, guys. Guys, make sure you follow him for a chance to win. We're about to do the giveaway now. How many have we got in here? 25 people right now, guys. 25 people. Make sure you follow in. Type !Hunt. Now is your last minute, guys. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. I'll give you 1 minute, guys. !Hunt. Make sure you follow him. 2 codes to give away. Here we have Rakta in the chat. I've seen Rakta for a long time. 27. All right, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, guys. And then me and the Gunsmackk are off ski for the day.
Off ski.
We are off ski for the day. We will be back in 2 weeks as well, guys. This time again, well, 6 p.m. GMT time at 6 p.m. UK time. We will be live in 2 weeks. So this is going to be once every fortnight, okay? And
You're doing it every Friday?
I think Friday's probably going to be the best time to do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, would that be better for you as well?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, yeah, but we'll get some more topics down next time. Like, I'm not saying we weren't prepared today, but I'll get some more topics. We'll get topics down. We'll get more content creators on with us, and yeah, we'll have another 2 giveaways to do. I also have these to give away. I might do these on the next one. So I have these Hunt Showdown pins, which were exclusive. They were sent to me by Crytek. I had loads, but I've only got 1 set left. Okay, so I'm gonna give them away on the next podcast. There you go. You got a conversion pistol in there.
Hopefully 1.4 is out as well by then.
Yeah, that's a good point. I believe that 1.4 will be out.
I believe so as well.
Yeah, and then we have stuff to talk about then once 1.4 is out. We can talk about that, and then hopefully we can talk about again, as I said, we can talk about the new map that's obviously coming hopefully pretty soon. Fingers crossed. And again, hopefully you know, new boss and other new stuff. Me and Gunsmackk and a few other content creators know there's some cool stuff happening in the backgrounds which we cannot discuss, but keep your guys, keep your eyes open, okay? No spoilers, nothing's going out. You guys are gonna find very soon for yourselves, okay? But just literally, guys, just enjoy playing Hunt Showdown. Enjoy 1.4. I think 1.4 is going to be a really good patch, man. 1.4 is going to be a really good patch. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy this patch when it comes out. Because I know I am. I'm kind of glad that 1.3 shifted. I had mixed feelings with 1.3. But now 1.4 is coming. I think it's just a good step in the right direction. Again, if you guys are looking to get the game, you're about to bounce in the game at a really good time. So, yeah, make sure you guys come and join us, man. Make sure you guys come and join us, okay? But I'm going to end it here now, guys, okay? Thank you, guys. Oh. All right. Peace out, guys. No, I'm trolling you guys. I'm trolling you. All right, I'm doing a giveaway. I've not got no codes. All
right, see you later.
Yeah, I've not got no codes. I'm out. All right, guys. All right, 29 people. Here we go. I'm rolling it. All right, let's get some. Let's get some hype in the chat. All right, 3, 2, 1, bam! And the winner is Preppy.
What? Yo, Preppy, you just won Hunt. Let's go, dude.
Does Preppy play already?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't? Okay, then that's really good. I'm happy that we're giving it to someone that doesn't have a Preppy.
If you want, I'm friends with her on Discord.
Yeah, Preppy, just yeah, if you can either DM me on Twitch and I'll send it there, or I'll just give it to Gunsmackk to give to you. It's not a problem, okay? I can see you. I'll do it after the stream. I'll make sure I give the codes out. So just DM me on Twitch and I'll hit you up with a code.
Gunsmackk that works. I'll get it to her after. We'll talk.
All right. All right, dude. No worries, man. All right. Right. Let's roll for the next one. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Vash.
Vash. Let's go, dude.
Vash, do we even play?
Does Vash even play?
Does Vash even play? Vash, do you want me to re-roll or what? He has the game. Should we re-roll then, Vash? Should we re-roll? Yes? No? I don't think he's even here. He's got 10 seconds, otherwise we're re-rolling it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get good, Vash. You're not good at giveaways, kid. You're never in. Oh, no, Slim.
No, dude, fuck off, Slim.
Slim, dude.
No, dude.
Slim, no. Re-roll. Slim, should we re-roll?
Does Slim have friends to give it to? I don't think Slim has friends.
What are we doing? We re-roll? Oh, he wants to re-roll. Good lad, good lad. I fucking love you, Slim. All right, we're re-rolling it. 3, 2, 1, boom. James the Lane. Mate, can someone, dude, can someone please win it that doesn't have it?
Exclamation point Hunt if you're just tuning in to join the giveaway. Fucking James, dude.
James, I'm re-rolling it, mate. I'm re-rolling it, okay? Dude, fuck off, dude. Not taking the game. I can hear his voice. I take the game.
It takes the game now.
I take the game. I go now. All right. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Gunsmackk.
Let's go, dude. I'll take it.
I'm just gonna roll it, dude. McCall has the game. McCall, do you want it? Do you want the code? Do you have a friend to give it to? Is McCall even here? If he's here, I don't think he's here now, dude. I think he's gone.
Oh, he's here. He's here. He's here.
Ah, he wants me to re-roll. What a legend. Tiny, you have the game, right? Or do you want another one? Guys, just re-roll if you don't want it. Let's try and get more new people into the game. Tiny wants it. Okay, he's got a friend. Tiny, can you DM me on Twitch and I'll send it to you after stream. I'm about to end in a minute anyway. Oh, dude, the thing is though, Gunsmackk, there's not a lot of new people in the stream at the moment that don't have the game. So most of these guys are either content creators that have the game, or yeah. But hopefully we've well, Preppy doesn't have the game, so we've hooked her up with a code, so that's awesome. I'm glad we could hook Preppy up. Okay, so I guess that leaves it there for this week's episode, guys. Thank you so much for everyone that's come out today and, you know, supported the podcast. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Again, as we go on, it's only going to get better. We're going to have more content creators joining us. Hopefully we can get James join us as well, man. James, Archie. Again, if you guys have suggestions, just let me know in my DMs, okay? Thank you so much for joining us today. Gunsmackk, thank you for coming on. Thank you for joining as well, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for bringing your awesome community here as well. And guys, I will be back. I'll see you guys. I'm live daily. Gunsmack's live daily as well. So if you guys don't follow Gunsmackk, go and check him out. But yeah, thank you so much for today, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the follows. We're about to hook 2 people up with Hunt that don't have the game already, so I'm happy with that, man. Thank you so much, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Remember, keep washing your hands, stay safe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time, man. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Peace out. Thank you. Thank you again, Archie. Thanks for the raid, dude. See you later, guys. Take care.